This is a Ryan Little production.
My faith in
What is up, guys? It has been a while, but we still are in our bulking season. It's been really good. Sorry that I haven't filmed everything lately. I've been more out training at other gyms rather than always in the garage this off season, which has done well, but I still miss being in here. So I was like, you know what? I want to get back in here a little bit more. So I want to even it out more throughout the week where I'm at gyms and when I'm training at home. We're still bulking. We hit a new high of 295 pounds, which was pretty sick. But we're kind of plateaued for a little bit. So we're going to change things up just for a little bit, change our training style. We're going to get into a little bit more of supersetting and focusing on a little bit of volume and just, 12 to 15 rep range for a little bit. And then we'll just commence or continue the bulk after that. But yeah, man, we're not going to compete anytime soon. We got something planned for the fall. Not sure exactly what show I'm going to be doing in the fall, but it's definitely going to be then. So right now, I'm put together a little bit of a phase program I want to share with you guys. So today, we are going to be hitting phase one of, I want to say it's is it a 4-day split? I think it's a 4-day split, but I'll double check that and kind of once I look at everything. But today we got some back and biceps. The rep range today is gonna be 12 to 15 reps, and we're supersetting everything. But we're gonna hit the back section of the workout first, and then we'll move to the bicep section after we finish everything for back. So follow along, take some notes, write stuff down. If this program interests you, give it a shot yourself, okay? Let's get this thing started. All right. So first thing we got is we're gonna hit some straight arm pull downs for 12 to 15 reps. And then as soon as we're done, we're gonna go right into a lat pull down wide grip for 12 to 15 reps. We're gonna try to take minimal rests during this workout and just continue to just get ourselves as pumped as possible through this this workout. Okay, so first thing we got straight arm pull down, supersetted with some lat pull downs, wide grip, of course. All right, let's get it. The key thing for that movement is to make sure you get a stretch when your arms go up. Really stretch out those lats. Oh, this is pretty light. This is pretty light for the first set, but that's okay. What's a warm up? We'll increase weight slightly. Oh, oof. I should have probably taken a longer rest before I started that second set, because by the time I got to 13, I thought I was going to tear my lat. That's how bad it burned. I still hit the minimum though. Whew. This is going to be our last set before we move on to the next pair of exercises. And you would think I would have put this next exercise with the first pair, like with a group of the first pair, since it's pull-ups. And now that I kind of feel my lats and they're still burning, now our next superset is going to be pull-ups and bent over barbell rows. Aren't you guys excited to see that? It's going to be a mess. Oh yeah, I'll write down the workout in the description for you guys as well. I think I'm ready. I don't know. But this sweatshirt is definitely getting tight. Oh. 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 Whew. Time to knock out some pull-ups. I wish I would have probably did this group first rather than right now. That would probably been a better idea, but that's okay. This is the order in which we're gonna do this. I'm gonna use a little bit of assistance with this red band just to help me out a little bit. We're gonna go 10 to 12 reps here. Let's go. Oh, that was awful. Oh. Whew. So for this next set, I did add another tiny band because I'm gonna need a little bit more assistance on that one, especially after all the crap we already did. But I do feel really good. I feel like a really good pump. So I'm happy with that. Here we go. Oh, that was really freaking hard. Woo. All right, last and final round with these pull-ups. So far, we knocked out those straight arm pull downs, which when I'm doing those, man, I really activate those lower lats. I can really feel it there. And then going up with combining it with the lat pull downs, which I feel like, of course I feel my lats, but I feel like more of the upper back as well. So I feel like that combination together is really good. And being that we're supersetting everything, I mean, we really do get a lot of blood flowing to that area. And then these pull-ups with these bent barbell rows, I really feel adds, well, the pull-ups for that detail and then that bent barbell row, man, I just feel like it just adds so much thickness to just the back. And I think that's why I like the combination of it all, you know. But when you're doing this, feel free to do it assisted, you know. If you're at a gym and they have an assisted pull-up machine and you can grab a barbell and bring it there and just do it right there, so you're not just wasting too much time in between transitioning from the pull-ups to the bent barbell row. It'll definitely tax you, you know. And there's something to be said when prepping for a show. I was talking about this with one of my friends the other day. He said, you know, some bodybuilders barely have to do any cardio. I mean, they have to do some, but they don't have to kill themselves. And it's really all about your training style. If you can keep your training style intense, where you're constantly going, you're constantly moving, I mean, you're going to be burning a ton of calories. And with proper nutrition, protein intake, carbs, and fats, like you'll be able to keep on some size as you're cutting down. But because that workout is so intense, I mean, it really does make sense that your cardio doesn't have to be insane for you to get lean and prepared for a show. So that's why I really like the idea of how this workout flows, you know? It keeps that intensity up there. All right, enough talk. Let's start this last set. Oh, we'll worry about that later. Let's do these barbell rows. Whew. Done. Oh, that was nasty. That was freaking gross. Done with that. All right, moving on. All right, we got to hit some one-arm dumbbell rows. Since my dumbbells only go to 90 pounds, we're going to do 25 to 30 reps on each side. And we'll see how that goes. Oh. I think that 25 was the perfect number. Oh, even though this particular movement is not supersetted, it feels like it is. because we're doing so many reps. Round 2, let's go. We're gonna start with the left arm this time. Oh, 24 and a half. Woo. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, that was awful. Feels like cardio right now, if you ask me. Whew. Last set coming up, and we'll move on to biceps. Form's starting to break down a little bit because I'm definitely tired. Oh. 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 All right, next thing we got 10 to 12 reps. We're gonna do a single arm hammer preacher curl. So for the preacher, I'm just gonna use this bench and set it on an incline, and that should simulate a pretty much a good style of a preacher. And we'll start with 30 pounds, and then we'll superset that with some standing curls with the curl bar. And again, everything will be 10 to 12 reps. Whew. I've never been a fan of arms. It's gotten better over the years of training. I'm enjoying it more and more. But out of my all my things to do when it comes to bodybuilding, arms is my least favorite. But I've been saying this for the past year. I'm learning to like it. I'll leave it at that. All right, round two. Here we go. We'll start with the left arm first this time. All right, guys, that's it for today's workout. Thank you for watching. Remember, use these exercises. Try this phase 1 program on your own, or block 1, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have a name for it. But today was the back and biceps portion. The next video I will throw in, it's either going to be chest and triceps or a nasty leg day. So stay tuned for that. I'll make sure to post. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.